Welcome to the Wrap-Up Weekly by The Nation Thailand. Suvarnabhumi Airport and Phuket Airport have welcomed almost 7,000 incoming passengers traveling on international flights since November 1st, marking the country's first economic stimulus opening after 18 months of COVID-19 restrictions. Almost 7,000 visitors from 63 countries that have a low level of COVID-19 infections entering Thailand from November 1st without quarantine after the Thai government decided to implement the Live with COVID-19 policy by opening the country to stimulate the economy. Initially, no visitor has been reported infected with COVID-19 after the Thai government set clear conditions that tourists from 63 countries must receive both jabs of an approved COVID-19 vaccine for at least 14 days, as well as produce a negative RT-PCR test result taken no more than 72 hours before flying. Some foreign tourists are satisfied with the Thai government anti-COVID measures, while some people think that traveling to Thailand is not easy as they thought because in the end, the government obligates them to book at least one night in a government-designated hotel to wait for RT-PCR test result and must register Thailand Pass for COE, which takes at least 6 working days, including compulsory purchase of 50,000 USD coverage of insurance. To accommodate the opening of the country, the Thai government decided to lift curfews in 17 provinces across the country, including allowing qualified restaurants to sell alcohol until 9 p.m. and preparing to use the Loi Krathong and New Year festivals to attract tourists into the country. Central World Department Store displays a Welcome to Thailand sign in 7 languages with the world's largest panoramic digital active screen, along with installation of a large Christmas tree to welcome the festive season atmosphere. While the Thai government announced the abolition of curfews in 17 provinces across the country, such as Bangkok, Krabi, Chonburi, Chiang Mai, and Phuket, including allow the organizing of Loi Krathong events. This is another important Thai tradition that is popular with both Thai and foreign tourists. Data from Airbnb indicates that since the Thai government announced the opening of the country without quarantine, as a result, foreign tourists search for Airbnb accommodations in Thailand doubled from last year. The tourists who book accommodation in Thailand through Airbnb the most are American, Russian, and German tourists, with Phuket being the #1 destination followed by Bangkok and Pattaya. Meanwhile, the Tourism Authority of Thailand expects no less than 1 million foreign visitors between November and March. More than 15,000 international air passengers are expected to arrive between November 1st and 5th. Thailand is still registering almost 10,000 COVID infections a day, while the total number of infected people in Thailand so far has reached almost 2 million accumulatively. It ranks 24th in the world, and the number of fully vaccinated citizens is around 42% of its almost 70 million people.